Hi, I'm Cody. When you're working on your model railroad, you may have times when your track doesn't fit the way you need it to. So that means you're going to need to cut it. And there are two different options for cutting. The first is with a razor saw. Let me show you how that's done. There are several different companies that manufacture razor saws. You want to make sure you get one that's rated for cutting metal, and make sure that it has sharp teeth if you've been using it for several projects. Now if you're cutting the track at your workbench, you can make your job a whole lot easier using a miter box. If you're making the cuts on your model railroad, use a block of wood or something else that'll keep the saw in a nice straight line. First we're going to go ahead and use a marker to indicate where we want to make our cut. Okay, that looks good. Now we'll transfer the rail over to the miter box. And then we'll bring in our razor saw and make the cut. Alright, the track is cut. You may need to come in with a needle file to clean up the edges, but once that's done, you can go ahead and connect your track to the rest of your system. Now let me show you another option for cutting rail, and that's with these rail nippers. These cutters are made by Xuron, and they're designed specifically for cutting model railroad track. Before using the nippers, we're going to put on some safety goggles. The track can go flying when you use these, so you want to make sure that you protect your eyes. Now with the red marks indicated again where I want to make my cut, I'm just going to come in with the nippers and lop it off. Before you make the cut, you want to make sure the flush side is facing the side that you want to be smooth. And then we'll go ahead, make our first cut, and make our second cut. Now we'll go ahead and we'll clean up the edges with a file, cut off any ties that we need to make room for the rail joiners, and we're all set to go. These are two options for cutting your track. They both work very well, and I hope you give these techniques a try.